man.
You can hear now or not?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good. I mean, it's pretty nice to wake up and see a woman in front of me, another guy.
Oh, well, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm marginally better than a guy. That's made my day.
But the last couple of days was interesting.
Are you in pain? Are you all right? Whoa! Did not see the gun until now. Jesus.
Jesus. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not in pain. I slept on the dirt the last couple of days. Why? Because I do my job. What is my job? Figure out what's going on here.
Oh, okay.
And I was pretty successful, I guess.
Successful. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I saw a man die.
Oh
And
God.
yeah.
Who's dead?
Sit down. I will explain you the whole thing.
Oh God.
Give me my.
I might turn off this bloody flashlight just to. I wish we had a lamp or something. That'd be nice. I don't have enough batteries. Oh, have we? Oh yeah.
Of course we have. We have everything we need.
Oh, come on. Okay. Alright, make sure that door's shut, yeah. I'm over here in the light.
So. Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Why the fuck are hearing me? I hear an echo.
Oh no.
What the fuck? Hello?
Is that better?
No.
Oh no.
No. Oh, Jesus.
Oh no. Is it bad?
Oh, hello? No, it's still there.
I don't know. Fuck. Hold on.
God. Nope.
Oh my God. I don't know if I can fix it. I've also got pink eye, by the way, which is why I look so fucking weird. Can you tell me anyway? Or is
So, the captain, the first and last time I saw him here, was speaking about black boxes and planes and helicopters and stuff like that. So, I told you, days before that happened, I was in the east. This town with this big airfield. And something was telling me I should be going back there.
right?
So I went there and find a black box.
Oh.
On my way, I heard over the radio that some of our people here find another person.
Yeah, yeah.
Who later someone told me, what was his name?
His
Jacob.
name is. Oh, Jake.
Jacob. Jacob told me about this stuff.
Okay.
And he told me that this person, or his last words, was something about an Victor.
Yeah. Kept saying Victor is bad, Victor is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Well, I was able to get the information from the black box.
Oh, okay.
And it was a conversation between a control tower and the pilot. The pilot was pretty... he had mixed feelings about the whole thing, the whole operation they sent him.
Okay.
And the tower told him that he has to do his job and don't think about it. Because the order came from Dr. Victor, what was his name? Kuznetsov.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. There and the conversation.
Right. Okay. So this Victor guy was a big deal of some kind. And had the power to, like, boss this pilot around.
I don't know who he was or what he was or what he is. I don't know if he's still alive. But in the Western European area, I can say I never heard this name before. And I work for a lot bad man. So, I don't know. So with this kind of information, I come back here. Nobody was there for 2 days.
Nobody.
Except Jacob. Nope. Just Jacob. And since, I guess, 4 days,
Jacob again?
I tried every hour to get someone on the radio, and no one responds. It doesn't matter in which area I walk, but no one is checking his radio. So I'm a little bit pissed about that. So I came back here, spoke with Jacob, and was thinking, after I saw the notice outside, that the plan is to go to Novi Sobor.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, I go to the west, following down the coastline. And I hear shots. And an explosion.
Oh no.
I figure out it came from a police department. So I went there. There was a second explosion and some shots, and the whole town was by the PD. And they saw me.
Oh god.
So I was able to hide myself in the shop. And God thank, I got enough ammunition and stuff with me to kill all of them. After, I guess, 3 or 5 was left from this infected bastards, he showed up. And I asked him if he was the person who was stupid enough to blow up stuff in a fucking town, and he said no, it was his brother maybe. So we went to the police station, and there was Clayton,
Oh
dead.
no. No. Oh man.
Yes. Yeah. So I went back here. Got a little conversation with Lee, and a day later with Marcus.
Hmm.
And yeah, I'm pretty pissed about Marcus about letting me in Berenzino alone.
Oh.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
I
if
don't know him
that's
very well.
yeah, but that's the thing. It was the first time I was out there with him, and he left me there.
Hmm.
That was the time I was walking 3 fucking days around to get back.
Hmm.
I saw him here. He saw me. Hey, Jaeger, everything okay? And I was like, you little piece of shit. That's the only thing you have to say to me? No apologize, no, I'm sorry, I didn't left a note or something else for you?
Hmm.
I could die. You give a shit. Okay.
It's a bit
Next
heartless,
time,
man.
yeah,
Oh shit. Who's there?
who's there?
Tis John.
Oh well, John.
Hi guys.
How's things?
Bye.
Fucked up.
Oh no.
Have you not heard?
I just heard about Clayton just now.
Yeah. You hear about Terry?
No,
Terry?
don't think I met Terry.
Oh man. So Terry Williams, I got him on the ship. We travelled across England together.
Oh god.
And the guy stowed away on the ship. I was doing him a favour because he helped me a lot in England, yeah. So he stowed away, and when we got to shore, I looked for him. I couldn't find him anywhere. So I just thought the guy's dead. And the other day, I went for a run up the beach road, and I always come back, like, to avoid the infected. I always go along the beach, and I saw this guy in the distance, and he was like just sat there staring at the sea.
Jesus.
And so I thought, well, who the fuck is that? So I ran up to him, and it was Terry. And he was like, he had hypothermia. He'd been just like wandering around. So anyway, the long and short of it is, I gave him some food. We kind of sorted his clothes out a bit, but he had no shoes and anything. So I said, well, look, why don't we go into town and we'll try and get you some shoes. And I just don't think the guy realised what the threat of the infected was. Maybe he hadn't run across many, or he hadn't been in numbers. And I kind of lost him, and the next thing I heard a load of gunfire, because I think he'd gone to the PD, the police department, and got a gun, and he was right up on the top, shooting down, but he climbed over the barrier, and then he slipped and fell. So he landed smack on the floor, unconscious. He may have been dead. And then this fucking horde just went at him. They literally ripped him into pieces, flying up in the air.
Jesus, man.
And then I could do nothing. I mean, he I think was trying to distract them because he thought that I was somewhere in the area, which I was. But I was safe because I knew that you've got to get into a house.
Building.
You've got to get into a building. And then they kind of dragged his body away. It was, and the noise, I can't, honestly, it's fucked my head up.
Oh, John.
But that's not the end of it. It's even worse. So today, I slept, I came back here, I woke up, and that Alora was here. And there was a guy, Jacob, who I've met before. He was a really lovely guy, and we got chatting and said, oh, you know, Alora's got her plot up the way and there's some houses. And I said to him, oh, why rather than run around the country, because I told him about Terry, I said, well, why don't you stay here? You'll be safer. And he went, well, okay. So he said, I like to sleep away on my own. So we said, well, look, there's some houses on the island. We'll take you around there. And we walked round to, there's like a red house with the steps that go up it's got like a big fire in it. We got near there, and suddenly, oh God, and Laura was with us. They just came out of nowhere, loads of them. Probably 6, 7. I mean, not 20, 50 or any ridiculous number, but Alora was out in the open, but they seemed to come for me and him, Jacob. So we both tried to get in the house, and he got in first, because you know me, I'm a bit slow. And he shut the door, and it was like shut right in my face. And I said to him, open the door, open the door. So he opened the fucking door. He opened the door, and I got in, but by the time the door had opened, about 3 of them had got in.
Jesus.
And then they made a beeline straight. I don't know why they went for him. And they had him pinned up against the fireplace, you know, the fire.
Yeah.
And they just basically battered him to the floor. Now, I watched and thought, shit. And as they finished with him, they turned round, and I was just standing there, and I had to jump on a table. That saved my fucking life.
Jesus.
And I'm not particularly good with a gun, but I just thought, you got to shoot these fucking things. So I shot them. Outside, Alora is like fighting for her own life. Jesus Christ. Then I jumped down off the table, and Jacob is like absolutely unconscious on the floor, and I thought, well, the Zeds are all dead. Pump his chest, pump his chest, pump his chest. And he came back to life. And I said, God, man, you were absolutely going there. You were going to die. And he said, thank you. You know, you saved my life. But then Alora said, but you've been bitten. Take your clothes off. We need to inspect you. So he had to strip right down. This was Alora. She said something about her sister turning when she was bitten. And, well, the long and short of it, he had been bitten.
Oh, God.
But he was such a brave man. I tell you, he knew he was going to die. I mean, we took a sample of his blood for the doctor to check out. And he just basically sat on the beach. He said, I just want to watch the sun go down, which it was. And we gave him some food, and then the guy slit his own throat.
Oh, God.
And I think, and we left his body because he'd said, I don't want to be buried, just leave my body on the beach to be washed away when the tide comes in, which we did.
God.
So I have witnessed 2 deaths in 2 days.
That makes him free. Oh hell no! I want that no more.
That's a
No.
lot. That's a lot of people. That's 3 of us gone.
What,
All of a
Clayton? Yeah.
sudden. Yeah, Clayton
I
as
heard
well.
about Clayton. And
Give me,
what I'm,
give me a second.
hmm?
I need to clean my ears.
Okay.
No
Things
worries.
wrong.
But Steph, what I'm learning here is there's a pattern. Okay? The pattern is simple. These creatures can catch you out, because I understand that Clayton got trapped and had to try and blow them up because he was cornered. Terry got on top of a roof because he was basically surrounded by the fuckers, and he slipped. He made a mistake because he was like, you know, fired up. And now, and the thing about Jacob, this guy was a Navy SEAL
Oh, jeez.
or a Black Ops guy. He was like top tier military, and they fucking killed him. I mean, God knows how I survived, you know. And to a degree, he kind of saved my life by opening that door, but in a way, he put both of us at risk. It's crazy, you know. But anyway, I mean, it was bad enough when my folks were killed in England, but now, I'm totally traumatized. Hi.
Oh, John.
So I've made a decision. I've made a decision. I'm not leaving here. It's too fucking dangerous. You know, these kind of jaunts into the countryside to kind of get nothing in particular for no reason is nonsensical, given that people are just dying around us. We need to be more careful. And I got a report.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but that's a good point. We need to be more careful. So I'm sorry to destroy your illusion to stay here, because there's a fucking horde right now behind us on this island. They have 16 on our side and 20 more behind the hill. So we have no other choice to be faster right now with everything, to pack our things and find a better place for us.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you, because we've got building materials. We can build. I've studied their behaviour. Okay, I am a watcher. I've got a lot of people around me who just kind of go off and do stupid things because they're, I don't know, because they're probably stupid.
That's the point. That's the way how Clayton died, because he was thinking it's okay to blow up some shit in the middle of a fucking town.
Yeah. So
that's
but
the point.
I get that.
We are smarter. Yeah, let's be smarter than them. Okay, they died. It's terrible, and I'm so fucking sorry for that. But we need to be realistic right now in this situation.
But realistic is not carrying tense loads of shit across country. It's just not. Look, I stand on the roof when a lot of people are asleep, and I study the movement of those infected on the hill. I'll give you an example. Wolves came down the other day. I've got a suppressed firearm, yeah? I shoot the wolves, because I was standing on the roof. Not one infected move, because they can't hear us. It's only if we're noisy or we go up the hill that they come down. I will show you when it's sunlight. We'll stand on the roof and study them. They never come down here. And
I get this point. I
Not
believe you in
yet.
this point.
Like when we first got here, there was only 3 or 4 of them here. But as we've made more noise and been more smelly or whatever, they've gotten more frequent and closer each time. Like there's nothing to say that they won't
that's
come down here.
So
well, okay.
there's another point I want to bring up. Look, if these things, I don't have an other word for this, what's happened out there with the people, yeah? If these things are completely brain death, yeah? Means no feelings, no memories, no nothing. Just eat, kill.
Yeah.
That's the only big thing right now they do. Yeah, they see us, they hear us, they try to kill us. That's the that's the big thing right now. So if you look closer to the whole thing, you're right. We can study them for the next 3, 4, 5, 6 years.
Yeah, you misunderstand when I say study
but-
them. I don't want to stay here for 3 years and study them. I want to stay here and live.
No. But forget some point on this thing. Why they are staying in big cities? Why they don't move around? What? They remember where they belong in the past, where they was healthy and stuff like that. So if they are completely brain deaf and just following stuff that they can eat, I saw them hunting pigs, deer, sheep, goats.
Yeah,
I was
I'm
long
sure.
enough right now out there to say to 100% that these things trying to survive like us. So
I hear what you're saying.
Why they stay in the big towns? So what about the people from our group who are now dead? What about Clayton? I don't know where Lee buried him, or if he buried him. I don't know. Yeah?
What, you're worried
What
he's
about...
turned?
So what is... If someone we know, someone who was part of our group, is dead, turning these things and these memory effect in their brain are still functional. What if they come back here? Step was right. We started here, we came to this island, there was maybe a handful of them out there. Now, they are more than 40 over there. Open the door. Hey, here we go. Big death party out there in the forest. Let's have a rave. Happy birthday.
Can I ask you some questions then? Because you seem quite knowledgeable.
Yeah, please go ahead.
So are you saying that building fences and gates will not be a defense against them?
I guess it will, because if you go deeper in the north, you see villages and small kind of shelters trying to survive, so they build up pretty good stuff. So if we put our asses down there with a simple gate or just a few patients, We are fine. We don't need that much on material right now. The plan
So you're
was,
saying,
if I get it,
yeah.
the plan was, if I get it right from the informations on the board, that we want to go to Novi Sobor to the campsite, right?
Yeah, but that's rubbish place.
What?
That's the baddest idea we can make. I was there just a couple of hours ago.
Oh.
So this place is bullshit.
No, I agree
Absolute.
with you. I know it is. I've heard.
We need
Leeroy told
more.
me.
Yeah, we need more material to secure this fucking place than we can bring up right now on foot or stuff like that. Yeah, we have not enough people to do this shit. If we have 50, 60, 100 people, easy going, make this place to a new home, a new sanctuary for the whole world. It's easy building in 2 weeks, but with this amount of people right now, bad idea. There are different places,
tell me,
better places.
Where?
In the land inside, go up to the north. We can go to the east. I know there's a big town. There's a fucking school built up, modified, like a fucking fortress. With a simple gate on the front, we have enough place for every one of us. With
what town?
Every of us.
What town? I've got a map. I can look at the map.
I also. So give me a second. This area here on Joseph. So there was the thing with the airfield. Then I went straight up there through the forest. Should be then this place up there. Yeah, that should be the place. Right. Virgino. Virgino. Ever heard this place?
No, let me get my map out and have a look. How do you spell it?
Oh no! The town to the left, Severograd. That's the town.
I've seen that one.
It looks a pretty big town.
Yeah, but the school is pretty, if you look on the map, pretty up to the right, so it's end of the town. And there are not many of them, of these things out there.
So I'm looking at the map, and there's like a Red Dawn mine, is it called? And then there's a place called Kalinovka. So where is it in Severograd?
To the right, there's a river that's following.
Oh, I see the river. Oh, yeah, I see the river. Oh, right,
Yeah.
okay.
So, we have there goats, we have deers, we have an old hospital that's there in this town, we have water that we can cook up, and this school, it's perfect. Every of us has his own room, even for the doctor. There's a whole labor inside. There are medical tents inside. The roof is secure. There are containers on the roof, so we can put stuff in there. We have enough space to build up fucking sanctuary, or like a base camp for us.
A school.
I'm
So
inclined to not like urban
How
areas.
easy is it to secure, do you think?
He said just one gate.
Put up a wall on the fucking gate and we are fine.
Really?
Yes,
And how?
that's what I told. What was his name? This wannabe man of command.
Daniel.
Oh, it must be Daniel.
Yes, thank you. So I told him this. I discussed with him in front of the captain about that. He
Oh, there
doesn't
is a
want to listen.
captain. I've
Yeah,
never ever met the captain. I didn't think he was alive.
he is pretty alive, but he is right with one fucking fact, and that's we cannot waste time to play house. So that's what I see right
Well,
now is this school for me right now.
well, I
After
mean,
I
hold
see
on,
all
hold,
the things. Yeah,
whoa,
yeah.
whoa.
Go ahead.
But no one is fucking about playing house because it's just a matter of opinion where the right house is. We have a house here. So it's not true. And your
No,
assumption, hold on,
don't
listen.
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
You're saying that the school is a safe place.
Yes.
Says who? Has anybody done any proper reconnaissance? Studied it for a few days? How many infected are there nearby? You say it's near a town.
I was there for a fucking whole day.
A whole
Morning
day, okay.
to the next morning. So it's the best option I see right now. I went to the east, now I went to the north from the middle of I just get from the beach and go to the middle up to the north. Find myself
Oh, shit, people are watching this.
this place, what was it? What people was there? Vibor? Vibor?
I've seen that on the map, yeah.
Yeah, so from there I come back over Novi Sobor.
Okay. That sounds,
pink eye,
that
that's
sounds
why I look
promising.
weird.
That's the best I've heard. Because it's a proper building.
Can't wait for this
It's
reset.
not in the town.
Nope.
Where's the water in the town?
The water is maybe 300. So there's a well 300, 500 meter away from the school, but behind the school is a river, so we can cook up the water.
Sure.
If we can get some pots, alright, yeah. I'm inclined not to like urban areas to settle in. Like, especially a capital city, like there's a high chance that people would go there, would run across us, you know?
Yeah, but...
And what about moving everything?
So
well, I don't think we have to move everything.
Both good points. That's it. That's it. We don't need to move everything. She's right.
I have an idea.
Put everything... Yes.
You said it needs one fence and one gate?
Yes.
Okay. Why don't we work a strategy where we have one satellite base in the south here, which we could fence off. It wouldn't take many. I've tried to work it out, particularly from the road. It's 2 fences here to protect the front, and we then systematically and slowly move everything up to the school, so that we're not doing it in a dangerous fashion. We're doing it one thing at a time, rather than try and rush everything. We've always got a place back here. I'm happy to come up to the school. I'm not saying I want to stay here, but I think this is a valuable asset, this place. It's very simple to protect what we've got, because are we going to leave people here to protect what's here? Or are we just saying see, this is where I don't understand what's been going on. We've gathered all these tents, all this stuff, and now we're just going to leave it.
It seems like all we've been doing is gathering stuff, and the stuff isn't important. Like this
Well, you
is.
tell Daniel that. You tell Daniel
I
that.
will. I have been. I'm gonna have to fucking have words.
And you do know. I mean.
Oh God! Thank God! I'll be right back. Fucking guy, man. This sucks. Oh my God! Stay with me. Hold on. Well, it's not about me. It's about me. Oh fuck! Messages and people watching. Ugh. Right, I fucking hate streaming. Why am I doing this? Ah. Nom nom. What's up, Volpe? Ah. I have conjunctivitis, pink eye right now. It's not good. I gotta do ticket stuff. I'll be right back. Ugh. This is a fascinating stream. I'm so sorry. Mod shit, man. I'm bad. I better fucking get in and play. I can do this while I'm playing. What am I doing?
Close to Electro. I couldn't drag him far.
That's worrying.
Oh, I don't think you've heard yet. But Clayton died.
I heard. I know. We've had two. I've seen 2 people die myself in the last 2 days. For God's sake, it's all
Who
going
else?
horrible. Did you know the guy Jacob?
Yeah.
He and I were with Alora. We ran up the island coast. Cut a long story short, we got attacked by a little horde, and he ran into a building. The door shut. I couldn't get in the building. He opened the door because he was standing the other side. We both ran in, left the door open because we were like, oh my God, there were like 3 or 4 of them. They got in the room. They all went for him by the fireplace, knocked him to the ground, bashed him unconscious, started to eat him, whatever they do, scratch him. And then they turned on me, and I jumped on the table. Thankfully, there was a fucking table, and shot the fuckers. Got over to him, pumped his chest. He came back to, and then Alora said, look, my family, I saw this happen to them, and we're going to have to check you over, man, because if you've been bitten, you're not going to be good. And she checked him over. Yeah, and he'd been bitten. So, he's dead. And my friend Terry died yesterday. So that's 2 people I've seen die in 2 days. And I'm fucked, I'll tell you. Yeah. So that's 3 we know of.
He was talking to me yesterday. Yeah,
What,
he told
Jacob?
me.
Yeah, he's a good man. He was a good man.
No.
And there's a I was saying there's a pattern here that we're not being cautious enough. They are dangerous, particularly at close quarters. I mean, we were completely caught out, you know. And when he'd been bitten, that Jacob told me he was a black ops guy, military, and they killed him. I couldn't believe it. So it's a sad day. A sad day.
What happened to him?
Well, we gave him a decent meal. We
Together,
asked
right?
him, did he want to be buried? We asked him whether he'd like to pray. So Alora sang to him. We gave him some food. He said, I want to watch the sunset. So he sat him on the beach. And then he cut his throat.
God damn it,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
It was bad.
That's a rough way to go.
Yeah, it was grim. So, yeah, it's been a hell of a couple of days. I mean, I can share your grief because Terry was a very good friend of mine. And I didn't know Jacob too well, but just to see people die in front of you, it's fucking terrible. So there we go. So I
Said
don't know
Terry and
this
Jacob are
gentleman.
dead?
Yeah. Jacob's dead. Terry's dead. And if you really want me to fuck your day up, Laura, Adam, the young guy who plays hockey,
Devon?
Devon, and is it Adam? Not Adam. Apollo, the tall guy. They've all fucking left. They've gone.
You fucking kidding me?
No, they've all fucked off. They got
They're
the
gonna get
arse ache.
themselves killed out there. You
So-
know where?
No, she wouldn't tell me.
Maybe they left
know.
something in their, cabin that could. They're gonna get themselves killed out there. I'm telling you, it's been getting worse and worse every day.
I know.
It's not as easy as it, was a couple days ago.
I know. I mean, I was in town with that Terry yesterday, and it was fucking dangerous as fuck. But his big mistake was because he hadn't had any experience. He'd basically been washed off the ship in a storm, got washed up on the shore, but had not gone anywhere. So when we went in town, he was like, "Oh, come on, we'll run in here, we'll run there." And I said, "Don't do that, don't do that. Watch each other's backs, have a door open so you can run in somewhere." And he kind of was a bit cavalier, to be frank.
Man,
I mean, he was a good... Yeah, he was a good guy, Jacob. Nice man. So our numbers are dwindling, and as you say rightly, Daniel, it's tough out there, and I don't want to die. I'm an old man. I've had a good life, but I ain't fucking gonna die. No way. No fucking
Not by
way.
get eaten by these shits out there.
No way. I want to find this cure. I promised Jacob, I am going to do my best to not let what happened to him happen to other people. We need to get the fucking cure.
So that's a good point. Finding a cure means finding more informations. And
Yeah.
to the earlier two step, the captain was talking about black boxes and stuff like that the last time I saw him. So
I
I
heard
find
about
one of
that,
these.
yeah.
I find one of these black boxes and was able to get the message out there.
Did you find it at the airport at Krasno, Stav?
Yes.
I think. Do you know what?
Yes.
I went up there with that guy Mohammed, and we scoured every bloody. We found nothing. So you did well. Where did you find it? In one of the plane wrecks?
No, in one of the helis. Down on the field.
Okay. We didn't go out there. That's why we never found it. Shit.
You give me a
I mean,
second.
we got.
Can this thing had some recording function? Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you can play it back, can you?
Kruzifix noch eins. Jesus, Kinders, wie kriegt man dieses? Wie war denn das? An und
Confused German noises.
John, do we know how many people we have now?
No.
Man, we gotta do something about Allura and Apollo and them. They're gonna get themselves killed out there. We don't go out there and try to change their mind or something. And
Look, I'm going to tell you something now, Daniel. And I'm going to say it straight to you, fella. This is a wise head on an old fucking body. You're not going to find them. They've long gone. They could have gone in any fucking direction. I am not going to run around the country trying to save someone else's arse when I don't even know where they are.
They didn't leave any kind of clue of where they might be.
maybe we can check their cabin or something. They could have left something.
Well, she said that she was going to leave possibly a note somewhere, but I've not seen it. And even if she did, I think given what's happened to 3 people in the last 2 days, we need to think very carefully about how we use our time.
Oh,
You're right, John.
I'm not planning on letting off explosives in a town, and I'm not planning on jumping over a barrier on top of a roof. And I don't mean to be disrespectful of the dead. I don't. But I don't think we should get too spooked either. As long as we're cautious, we can do it. I've survived out there, alone.
Yeah,
mind you.
I've already said to, I don't know this guy's name to be honest.
Jaeger.
I've only just, Jaeger. I've said to Jaeger, he's convinced me. I'll run with him. He's got a good mind. He thinks well, and he shares a lot of the kind of thoughts that I've been saying for a while now. And it's nice to hear someone else go, yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, I'm for going on a run, but Daniel, there is no way I'm going to chase a group of 4 people who've already said we don't want to be with us. We want to fuck off and do our own thing.
We don't have to chase. What did they say? What's even the content of the note? Where is it?
Yeah, you kind of. Yeah, I think you should explain a little bit more what's on there.
Well, I don't know what they said.
Where is
I know what they
it's
told
probably
me.
on the
They
notice
told
board.
me-
Hold on.
They told me that there were a number of reasons why they didn't want to stay with us as a group. If we are a group, I mean, I don't know, Lee, whether you're part of this group, part of another group. I'm confused. But they said they just didn't want to be around this.
Hold on. I've got this note here.
Oh, okay. What's it say?
Howdy everyone. I don't know how to put this any other way, so here goes. We're leaving. I wish you all well, and I hope that us leaving does not put a hurt on your group. To grow plants, turn the soil with a shovel, hoe or pick, then pick out all the rocks. Once your soil is soft, you can add seeds and water. If you get bugs, disinfectant will get rid of them, but don't pull the crop if you don't because they will spread. I wish you all luck. I will worry for you. Alora Shea.
So, as I thought, she wasn't going to say where they were going. And if you want my
I'd
honest
say we check
opinion,
their cabin or something, man. Maybe they have a map somewhere in their cabin, or something has to give us, some sort of clue.
We could
Yeah,
either
might be a
just
good idea.
keep
You might
going
wanna
about
do
our
that.
own business and leave posters for them to. Ow, fucking shoes, man.
Oh.
they're gone.
Yeah, they
What?
have been going for a while. I didn't even fucking notice.
Yeah, it happened to me today. In fact, I need to do something about my feet. I've forgotten. Oh, shit. Yeah.
Rubbish.
I
They-
found
they-
the recording function if someone wants to
Oh.
hear the conversation.
Please,
Yeah.
yeah.
The black box. So give me.
But what is this recording on or about?
It's from a black box that he found at the
Just
A
listen.
black box?
military. Yeah.
You will understand pretty soon.
Control, this is for 5 Zulu. Do you copy?
4-5 Zulu, this is Control. Reading you loud and clear. What's your status?
We are en route to the drop zone, but I gotta say, I'm not comfortable with this mission. I don't trust them. There's more to the story than it seems.
Cardi's got clearance from higher-ups. Just do your job, 4-5 Zulu. These are direct orders from Dr. Viktor Kuznetsov.
I know. It's just something ain't right about this. We should be stopping them, not supporting them.
We don't make the calls. Pilot, just get the goddamn package to the destination and return to base. That's an order. Over.
So,
Dr. Victor who? Is that the name that they said?
Kuznetsov.
So there was something being transported, and the guy didn't like the idea of transporting it.
Think a little bit
Or
more.
of the mission,
last
maybe.
Sentence. No, the last sentence. We should stop them, not helping them.
Hey,
The
who are they
order
talking
came
about?
from. That's the point. We need to find out. But right now,
Who they are,
this
yeah.
fucking Victor is a pretty bad asshole.
Victor is bad.
He's a
Victor is
doctor.
bad.
So what was the package though? That's another important question.
Hey, didn't that guy from the bridge say something about that? About Victor or something? Yeah.
And Daniel, you went through the guy's pockets. Did you keep
Yeah.
what you found?
Yeah, it was these rose hips or something like that, and I gave them to the doctor. He might have it somewhere here. I know I put
There's
it.
rose hips, and he
yeah,
found weed seeds on him as well.
Oh, and
Yeah.
by the way, please, in this box, there's a red medical box. We took some of the Jacob's blood so that the doctor could analyze it.
Oh,
I don't know where
okay.
the rose hips are, but I gave him to George to hold on for me for safekeeping, and I don't know if he has it or not.
Yeah, they seemed like just normal rose hips to me. Like,
It was just
Yeah,
the only,
but
I searched through his pockets for any papers or documents, and that was just the only thing that stood out. Those rose hips.
Yeah,
And a packet of weed
it's
seeds.
interesting.
And a packet of
Yeah,
weed
but
seeds. I still have them on me.
Oh, right. But it is.
Victor is bad, right?
yeah, said it over and over again.
What happened after that? What
He
happened
committed suicide.
to him?
He committed
jumped off the
suicide.
bridge.
Okay, I hear that over the radio after I went to Crescent stuff to find this fucking black box. That's pretty interesting. So I was thinking, right, that something happened here. Jesus.
Well, this doctor guy's like, I mean, this is the only doctor I've heard like at all or seen any signs of. I'm pretty sure if I'm not weren't we here to find a doctor or something like that? Isn't that the person who contacted the captain? I'm not saying it was specifically that Victor guy, but
Yeah.
I know
I
it was some
wonder.
type of
Yeah,
scientist or something. It was some
Yeah,
scientist.
Wait, the captain had contact with someone, with some doctor, right?
Yeah, maybe we should ask him about
to
this
get it in
Victor
my
guy.
fucking German brain. Okay, so we should speak pretty quick with the captain about that.
100%.
When's he going to be awake? Or here?
Good question.
You ever, does anybody else notice all the boats and shit scattered about the island?
Yeah, I've seen him out in Chenegorsk, right?
Me, Arthur, and Clayton were all talking on the way home one day. You know, you got big ass boats. There's one just right over there off the coast. There's some on down that way. There's even more down that way. Kind of makes you think. Either every single boat in the world coincidentally
Came here.
crashed here,
Yeah,
or maybe it's a bit scripted. It's hard to believe all these boats ended up in the same spot. I don't know.
Well, we are parked, and maybe. I mean, it sounds crazy, even in my mind, if I repeat it again and again. But what if we are some labor rats? Is that correct?
Laboratory rats.
No.
Lab rats.
Let me say it others. It feels like we are on an chessmate board, and we are just the little farmers on site trying
Pawns.
to survive.
I don't know. Like, it
I
was
don't
a
buy
big
that.
risk. Like, I mean, I only signed up for the boat because I had nothing else left. Like, do you know that? Like, there was no point to just living. Like, once you can live and there's no other people around, no one to talk to, nothing to live for. Like,
Mm.
you know, and it was a risk,
I
it's a
feel you
gamble,
on
a
that
huge gamble.
I
But
think
I
it's
don't know what else to do.
it's fairly easy to fill your head with speculation, but we need evidence.
Good point.
True. So that's the thing why I went out the last couple of days and trying to find out what's going on out there. And I don't find any documentations or other black boxes or stuff, but just count one and one together. What happened out there, this land, was pretty bad.
Sure.
The people
But
who
it's been-
lived here tried to survive, and that's
Same in England, though. Same. That's why I left. It was just unlivable. And we were told, through my contacts in England, that this boat was probably the final chance for anybody alive to find a way forward. That's why I got on it. I paid to get on it.
You okay, Daniel?
Yeah, I'm alright.
You sound a bit funny.
Oh, he's cleared his throat. That's good. So yeah. So we find ourselves here. We know there's some stuff that's going on because this Victor guy on the
My
message.
radio's a little staticky.
You're all good, man.
So Daniel, have I convinced you not to run off and get killed chasing our dear friends who decided to leave?
I don't know, man.
We can.
I mean, I've
Don't.
seen what's out there. I'm not gonna do it, but it's just they're gonna get themselves killed out there. I just know I've seen out there, and the hordes are getting bigger and bigger in towns and cities, and it's just I don't know.
Well,
All we can kind of do is just leave a breadcrumb trail, and if they decide to come back, they can find us.
she did say one thing to me. She did say that they would put posters up at the police stations to let us know that they've been there. And she did also say, in fairness, that they didn't want to completely disconnect, but they just didn't want to be part of, I don't know how to put this politely, really, the kind of...
politely. Just say.
Yeah,
Fuck politely.
I think they thought we're a bunch of disorganised, I'm going to use an English word, wankers, who couldn't get our act together, and that there were too many big characters just trying to dick around. She didn't put it quite that bluntly, but that's the gist of it.
There is a
And they
couple of
just got fed
characters.
up. They just got fed up with it.
Mm.
Yeah, she did mention one or two. I'm not going to say who they are, but she had opinions about a few people. Yeah.
Maybe it would be good to get it out in the fucking air at the same time. I don't know. Like, because if we have problems, we're better off facing them head on than burying our heads and hoping that it just gets magically better, you know?
It ain't gonna hurt me.
Fucking hear it, I guess.
I mean, but like at the same time, well, maybe she didn't want to gossip but like, I mean, maybe. Go on, spit it out.
Okay, I'll put it a different way. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll put it a different way. If we were to travel to where we were talking about, we need to be organised, disciplined, dedicated as a group, and we need to understand that we're all in this together, and nobody is able to, I don't know, I'll look at you, Daniel. run off and do their own thing because they fucking want to, or thinking of someone else who's not here, get fucking pissed, and be a liability to the group.
Mm-hmm. That alcohol will get you.
That was a pretty good impersonation, yeah. So, I mean, look, people are people.
Yeah.
But what we can't, what I think they thought, and I can't help but agree a bit, is that you're as strong as your weakest link. And we need to know what we've got in our group. Yeah. But I'll say this, Daniel, I've got a lot of respect for you, young man. You're brave, fearless, and strong-willed. It's all of those things are real great traits to have. But you're also a reckless fuck.
All right, really don't hammer that home.
Yeah, but I'm saying this as an old geezer who's just seen 2 people die in 2 days. I don't want you to die, Daniel. I care.
That's it. That's why I keep saying to Devon as well, like, lads, we need some stuff, all right? Like, we do. We need some stuff. And it is, like, I can understand, like, young guys at the end of the world, they want to get out and act the hero. I totally get it. But we are now getting whittled down, and I don't want to see your names on a gravestone, like.
No, nor do I. I honestly, what I saw today, I think, Daniel, there's going to be so many opportunities for you to help when needed. You know, I mean, I would.
Chuts is going hard on the poor kid. Come on, Chuts, relax, will you, please? Let him be.
So, if I could appeal to you, stay with us. Try and save an old man's life if you can. Please.
Are you employing this young gentleman as a bodyguard?
I'll be there. Don't worry. I won't let that happen.
I fucking am. I want him to live, because if he lives, I think I might live.
Yeah, I mean, like, you're not wrong, you know. Like, with young, like, it's fucking. There's more women and old people than fighters, nearly, I think. Like.
Yeah, I mean, so look, you know, that's an honest appraisal of what Alora was saying, and she was a clever girl. She wasn't stupid. She says, I mean, one thing I learned from her is she fucking says it how she sees it, and I think that she's a straight talking Southern girl, you know. So there we go. So maybe is it Jerry?
Who Jerry?
I think we gotta do something about that Jerry guy though, because Alora told me that. I think I'm gonna say it was 2 days ago that he was threatening to burn their shack down and stuff, and peeing in their plants and stealing stuff from their tents and food and all that.
Oh,
and
for fuck's sake!
Yeah, he hasn't been the kindest person.
Well, we need to work.
Like, set up a meth lab too, or crazy.
Yeah, I mean, I actually made a grave mistake when I first met him, because I didn't realise he was an ex-crackhead and a serious alcoholic, and I saw the barrel and some apples, and I said to him, "Oh, jokingly, you could always turn that into a still." And he fucking went and did it. And I kicked myself. I thought if I'd known that, I never would have fucking said that. And he got the Dr. George to do it.
Doctor's helping him, yeah. That fucking doctor.
Okay, this is the way you deal with him, right? It's cruel, but it's kind. There's hardly any liquor I've seen. I think I found one bottle and threw it away. I don't want liquor. If he doesn't have his blinking barrel of hooch, wherever it is, we'll just get him dried out. He'll go through cold turkey, he'll scream, he'll holler. We'll do him a fucking favour.
You can do him a favour. I'm not fucking dealing with that shit. He'll be twice as dangerous if he's coming down.
It's either that or he gets, you know, he just, I don't know, he's just
You can't leave him.
You can't leave him like that.
You can't leave him.
I don't know.
Sadly to say, but I have to agree with him. We can't leave him. That's true. Look, I mean, he got his problems. I hear that. Okay, but I see it in the right way. Like he did.
And he's a nice enough guy. I find him quite amusing, actually.
I think he's fucking horrible.
Yeah, he is pretty funny.
Yeah.
I mean, if
he is a little rude towards the women, though. I won't say that.
I agree. I said to Alora Shea, I said, if I was a woman and he was around, I'd be fucking scared.
I felt a little bit of fear. He fucking gets right up in my face. Like, I've had to like enforce boundaries with him. He has, like, I don't know, stupid shit like calling out like, "Hey doctor, I'm going on a run with this blonde bitch," which is funny. That makes me laugh, but I don't know him like that yet. Do you know, that kind of way? Like, he's not my friend. Like, Ellie can call me a bitch. That's fine. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit.
I have an idea.
But
we can do it in your way. Give him a cold turkey, whatever. And if you say you don't want this guy around us, we put him in a cage.
Cage? I'll lock him up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Yes.
Why don't we do it?
Every group need a monkey.
I think that's a bit.
That's a bit rough.
Jaeger.
That's a bit rough. But, like, humane imprisonment for his own good might be one thing.
That's worse than just leave. Yeah, that's worse than just leave him out. You know, leave him in the fucking.
Why don't we do half of one strategy and half of the other? We tell him to fucking sober up, right? We any liquor, we just don't let him go near it.
And drugs and anything like that.
Yeah, and anything. And if he breaches our friendship by not adhering to what is a very sensible thing, we just say, okay, we're going to walk you into the nearest town as Ed's, and you can fucking get on with your drinking on your own, pal.
Bad idea.
I don't know. He'd be out there then, like, willing to probably murder somebody.
Or we put him in a cage.
I'm
but
leaning towards that.
I mean, it sounds hard. Okay, I completely get it. Yeah, to put him in a cage, but see it in a different way.
Maybe more of a prison. Maybe not call it a cage.
Yeah, I
prison,
prefer
you know,
prison. Something humane. Something that, like, you know, we don't want to be.
Okay,
Imagine the optics of that if somebody else came in and saw that we have this guy in the cage.
I would love to put him in a bird home. Yeah, a bird home. It sounds better, I guess. Yeah. But the thing is, the thing is.
Oh, a cage, right? Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
we'll talk
as long we see him that he is alive, that's a good sign, and so we know he is alive. He's a fucking human.
And he's not trouble.
He's not affected. And that's the point I get earlier. If I say, what if these things have memorable effects in the brain?
Yeah.
So
I get that. I get it. Jaeger, you're right. Okay, so why don't we say to him, for his own goodness, his own well-being, we're going to put you in a cage until you sober up, and if you go cold turkey and you come good, then we might let you out again. So at least he thinks there's hope.
You're too polite.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'm a humanitarian.
You're too polite with that.
Sounds like a lot of work for a thieving pyromaniac.
I mean, Jaeger, we can't. I mean,
I ain't got
I
much.
don't know. I mean, my opinion, I leave him out in the woods by himself with like, you know, some food and a knife or something, and just tell him to just.
Oh man, I don't like that. I don't like that hanging over our heads. That there's this like guy, this history.
Yeah, and can I just say something? The way that guy behaves, he'd fucking have a grudge. He'd come back and he'd fucking start dicking around with us.
I'm sure he probably
That's
would.
his character.
Right. Well, that's
And then
what I say. Don't speak too long with him. Just put him in a room, lock the fucking thing up, give him some food for 3, 4, 5 weeks. Yeah, look every day if he's still alive, and that's it. If he's sober, then let's get him out.
Well, that's what I said. Yeah, that's cool. That's good. Yeah, okay. Maybe I did the polite version. You're just gonna do the do it version. But we're talking about the same thing, Jaeger. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, but you're too polite with that.
He's English. They can't help it, man. They can't help it. Like.
I'm a fucking German. I will do things. I will solve problems.
Yeah, and you say what you mean as well. You're not too polite. I'm Irish. I'm the same as you. I appreciate where he's coming from, though.
Just open the door, throw him in, close the door. That's it. Job.
See, and I'm English, and we never actually say what we really mean. So,
fucking dance around things. It's so annoying.
Right.
Fucking English.
Message received. Message. Oh, don't you start. Message received. Message received. Okay.
Yeah, tell me what you really think, John. For fuck's sake, will you?
Okay, but what's good about what's just happened is we've reached a decision. Bingo. For the first time in like weeks.
No, we're not doing too bad. No, we made a decision at the meeting.
We agreed a lot during the meeting.
Yeah, we're doing good.
During the meeting.
I think we're more organised than we think we are. You know, we're kind of all right.
That's true.
We haven't
starved. Go on. So Lee. I'm going to be straight now. I'm not going to be an Englishman. Are you in this fucking group or aren't you? Yes or no?
Considering my best friend died getting y'all stuff, I reckon I'm just about as in it as anybody else. That includes Arthur and Bill, wherever he may be.
I'm
really
sorry
for Bill in a while either.
Because when I last asked you, Lee, you said you'd have to have a little chat with them. Are you speaking on their behalf?
John, just let me jump in for a sec, because I was talking to these guys before the meeting. They're back around. They've been back around. They have been.
Okay.
And poor Clayton, man. I'm really sorry for your loss, Lee, man.
I mean, if I were to turn what I've just said on its head, I think it's probably in everybody's best interest if you guys were working with us totally, because, as I said at the meeting, I think there's so much safety in numbers.
Yeah.
So it's like my mate Daniel here. You know, I want him to be part of the group because I'm a selfish bastard and I want to live, but I want you to be with us, Lee, because you're a handy fellow and we need you.
You're a good head as well. You're a
You
solid man.
I mean, I've had a few little side chats with Lee and he's got a good head on him. He's a sensible man. So there you go. I'm doing a bit of a rah-rah here because I think we need a rah-rah after all the fucking shit that's gone down.
I appreciate it. For all it's worth. But, I think, before I forget, I need to talk about a spot we saw out in the field before, all the shit hit the fan. A little place called, Polania near Gorka. Gorka's overran, by the way. You want to check that out? I think I told you about that, John.
No,
completely
you told me
overran.
that the other place was crap, and you mentioned this Gorky place. I think I'm going to hand over to Jaeger, who's been quite successfully actually convincing me about a place he knows. I'm not saying I don't want to go to Polana. I just think you should hear what Jaeger has to say.
All right.
So I spoke, I guess, yeah, it was with Daniel before, just a couple of days ago. But there's a school in, what was the name called? Severograd. It's pretty outside of the town, so no infected around this place. There is a river behind the school, so we have water there. And the school himself is really good secured by people who try to survive there. So within a simple gate and 1 or 2 walls, we are pretty safe there. Everyone have enough space for his own room. Even the doctor have a functional labor in this fucking school. The roof is covered with metal sheets and containers, so if things get worse, we have a scout position on top of the school. There's a medical tent inside the middle of the school, so there's only one way to get in. There's a big, what is it called in English? Gym? Gym.
Yeah.
I guess gym. Yeah, gym. That can be used for meetings, as a storage room, or whatever. But with less, or with small pieces of building material, we have a complete base camp ready to get in and settle down for the moment before we going out in the world and trying to figure out what the fuck is going on here with this Victor dude. So my thoughts about that was having a base camp, a main base camp, yeah, somewhere, and the school is the best option that I see right now. And from there we can operate in the whole country what's going on. There's a police department in the town, there's a hospital that's built up as a fucking fortress. In the middle of the town there's a fire station, there's a gas station. There are deers, there are sheep, goats, pigs, everything we need we have there. So if we
sounds pretty good to me.
If we put every of us put something of building materials in the backpack, we're ready to move in.
Jaeger, obviously storage is quite important. Do you think there's room at this place to take a couple of those tents?
We have the whole roof to cover up with tents. We have the gym cover to put full with tents. We have enough space. If you see it, you will understand why I think it's the perfect place. Yes, please go ahead.
I mean, I've seen this Severograd place you talk about out on my map here, and I mean that's pretty far up north. Is the only issue. Like hiking all the way up there, taking all of our supplies with us is gonna be.
I did raise that, Daniel.
Oh, you said that already. All right.
It's also kind of close to a city, ain't it?
That's the thing that worries me the most. But as maybe a forward operating base, and then we can make some satellite places. I mean, bug out locations and.
That's
you know.
I mean, I get in my mind. Having one main camp, so we have a place to organize everything around what's going on, to figure out pretty quick what's going on in this land and around the world. And if we need some smaller camps around the country, Why not? But we need
Well,
a
I
good point.
yeah, go on, Daniel.
Another good place here. If you guys want to look at my map here, this place called Devil's Castle that I know Marcus has told me a lot about. He's been out there, and I mean, I think that's. I mean, I know you guys are a little, you know, about
I don't want to go to a castle.
I don't.
Not with
yeah.
not with my arthritis. Those bloody climbing up all that ramparts and shit.
I can understand that. It's just a little more standard, but yeah, that's true. I can understand that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I don't know who put the note on there. I guess it was Jack, that he is out to find a truck. Was that the thing?
Yeah.
Good luck with that.
So just
Jack and Julie,
something.
isn't it?
Yeah, but just something to put in your mind. Yeah, to you all. If there's out there a functional vehicle that can be driven around this place, maybe there are more. So the thing to move stuff from A to B is pretty easy then.
Yeah, but you guys have run all over the country. I've done a few good runs. I have never seen I've seen a door, 2 wheels. I found a radiator, a spark plug. I've never seen an actual car chassis that's functional.
For one, he went to like 3 different cities and didn't find one either.
No.
It's hard. It's hard. Me and Jack have looked at a few cars, and a lot of the engines are just broken beyond repair, and the
in fairness, I went to the Krasnotav airfield, with Mohammed, who's another interesting character, and we didn't find no black box, and that man Jaeger there, he found one. So it's like I could come back and say, oh, there's nothing at that airport, don't bother. Could be the same with the car. Just because we haven't found one yet doesn't mean they don't exist.
True.
That's the thing, and that's what we should keep in our mind.
Yeah, but at the same time, I don't think we actually have to hike that much. Like, do you know what I mean? There's a lot of us, and we can carry a backpack in our hands each.
True. But a car would be lovely.
A car would be lovely, yeah, but we might just have to be ruthless and knock it down to the very bare bones of what we actually fucking need and what we can't get again and what we can take on a second trip. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's anything that needs that much panic. The planning of it should be taken seriously, alright, yeah. But the execution of it needs to be fucking tight. We need to navigate in a way so that we don't have to pass through towns, because we're going to be slow. There's going to be a lot of us, and if we get attacked, it's going to be confusing. And we're going to need a lot of like.
There's a lot of hiking trails that just go straight up north to Severgrad and other cities that we can take.
Yeah, that's the point. We use the hiking ways. That's the safest option, even if we're slow or not. But
I can even get us cross country. Like, I can get us. I have a legitimate qualification in orienteering, Mountain Skills 3, from Mountaineering Ireland. I legitimately have taken like a proper course, and I am an outdoor instructor.
You're good with a compass. You go with like a compass and stuff.
I'm great with a compass. I can get us there the most direct and safest route.
And
if people will trust
she probably
me.
knows wherever. She's pretty Irish. She probably know where every pub is on the way as well.
Off by heart.
Well, I mean, I already see a trail that goes straight to Severgrad from what's it called, Camishovo, the red hiking trail right here.
Can I just throw in my plead? Can we use this little spot here as one of our satellite stop-offs? Because although people keep telling me this place is not secure, we've lived here for days. It's It's got all the gear here. Why just fuck off and just leave it? I mean, we can secure it here. It wouldn't take much.
I think
And
if
then
you
it's
wanted to
a
put
satellite base.
if you wanted to put like maybe block off the doors and maybe have a
Yeah.
tiny little courtyard with stairs up to the roof. That would be all you'd need. You don't need to have you don't need to block off the bridge and have a big like retaining wall outside of it. You can just block off the building and it'd be pretty secure.
Yeah.
As long as you had a
Would
way
you-
to
do you-
access the roof.
Can I show you something? There's a way to block off the bridge, I think, with just 2 fences and a gate, because Alora showed me. You can block it off so easy. But you're right, you could just block the doors off here and just have this as a storeroom. And we could put everything in here.
There could be, and if you have roof access, you can have
you've gotta block this
fortifications
off.
up there. Like that roof there's actually a lot of roof up there, and it's pretty flat and it's pretty sturdy because we've all been up on there, all of us, and it hasn't worn through yet. So maybe we could put up a couple of walls up on there.
Stuff, though, we store everything?
No, this would just be one place that we store stuff and
This is
visit.
like a
Like an outpost? Is that what
Yeah.
Yeah, this is our southern
Yeah.
outpost. So
Okay.
I mean, it's a good spot because it's on that big coastal road. So as you're running kind of up and down the coast, and if you run by the sea, it's pretty safe at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've got all these barrels here. There's no fucking way we're going to carry all these barrels up.
We might find
Just
barrels
about,
closer to the location. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
if
I've
we
been
can bring
finding a lot out
tents,
there, too.
I'm pretty
That's
sure if we
true.
can
I know,
bring a couple
I
tents.
know this in Severograd there are 2 barracks in
Okay.
Okay.
some
So why
garage
don't
and stuff
so
like that.
so I mean, look, Lee, we've kind of not heard your pitch, if I can call it that, for Palana.
Oh yeah.
Palana. The floor's yours, fella. Try and convince us.
Yeah. To be honest, I got pictures of it with a little camera I found.
Oh.
But it's I mean, it ain't like he said. It ain't nothing too special. It's just a little town, but it's cozy. Has a bunch of buildings.
I don't want to be in a town. God.
I don't really want to be on the edge of a
80.
city either. Like I don't know.
Oh God.
Well, I mean, that's what I wouldn't want to be in a town either, to be completely honest with you. But it's like I said, it's cozy. Just a literal like city block of buildings. That's about
Yeah,
it.
but there'll be those fucking where there has been people, there will be infected. I just honestly, we went up the bloody coast road and thought we were as safe as houses. We weren't. People died.
Yeah.
Your friend Clayton thought he was safe. He wasn't. He died. Terry, he died. I mean, if this school is actually on the outskirts, like, and from the map it looks like it's a good distance from the big town of Severograd, and it's easy to secure and it's big and we can store tents and what have you.
Yeah, as
Nowhere
a
is gonna-
stop. Yeah.
I mean, it strikes me that everybody's been searching. I've been thinking, you know, I looked at the map and thought, well, where? At first we started with, well, it needs to be in the centre, and then I actually afterwards I thought, why? Because we're going to have to travel around everywhere regardless. It doesn't matter where you start. Do you see what I mean? You've always got to come back to somewhere. So I mean, why don't we go? I mean, this is the other thing. It's a risk to just run up to the school and check it out. I mean, are we going to take enough to go up there and secure the school, even if that becomes an outpost? So why don't we just go up and secure the school?
If it takes as little as we say it does, then I think that might be a good idea.
Because at least we've got an outpost or a base. At the moment, and this is the thing that I really find is a bit weird, is we're so scared of these Zeds these zombie things. I mean, even here we haven't built a fucking wall anywhere.
Mhm.
We need to find one place and at least say, okay, let's make this secure. True?
Agreed. I'm all for that. I think the school's a good stop to start with, you know.
Jaeger, how many doors is in the school and how many windows are there? How fortified is it?
Pretty hard fortified, like Fort Knox. The
Like
nothing
Fort Knox
can get-
fortified?
That's what he said, yeah.
Yes.
Alright, well.
So
So do you
how
think it'll take
many?
a good amount of walls to like 100% secure it down, or
He
just
says
maybe
it's
like
only
a couple here
one.
and there?
He says it's only one.
One
Oh, just one?
wall, one gate in the front, and that's it.
Well, you said it's like Fort Knox, man. I'm expecting a lot here, so we'll see.
Yeah.
So
It's
in
better
order
than
Interesting.
it's better than the campsite in Novi Sobor. That's for sure.
Yeah,
So why-
we
why-
already checked that out. That was a dead end there.
Why
So,
was it a
can I
dead
make
end?
a sugge-
Nobody actually said what. Why was it so
Lee,
shitty?
you gave me some feedback.
Yeah, it'll take about like 80 walls to secure the whole thing.
Oh,
'cause, like,
would
the
it?
metal wire fence is kind of like down on one part, like just
Oh
completely just
no.
down.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't go somewhere it's wide open. So can I make a suggestion?
What's that?
Yeah, sure.
Because everybody's kind of awake here, sleep there, wake up there, sleep there. We need to coordinate this move so that we kind of don't leave any stragglers.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or as
sir.
few as possible.
Jaeger.
If you all agree with that and you're cool with that, I would put some stuff and move over there and build up the gate.
On
and
your own.
Prepare everything that. Oh, I was
You mean
a
like
couple of
prepare for
days
people to
alone
start coming
there.
over there?
I know
And I'm
you're.
still fucking alive.
I know. I just hate
Yeah, but
people
so was
going out
Clayton.
alone, man. I hate
So
people
is
going out
Jacob.
alone.
Yeah, but ask Lee what happened to these infected in this town. You was there. You saw me today with Clayton.
I will say, it isn't that hard dealing with a horde if you know how to do it.
Okay. So what you're suggesting, Jaeger, is that you go on solo with enough building material.
Everyone who wants to join in the next couple of minutes for this trip, this is
I
pretty
guess I go with
welcome.
you.
Well,
The only thing I'd
you
like
want
to
to
ask
stay,
before
stay.
we try anything is
So-
the place you're talking
so-
about, is it kind of hurtful on the eyes? You catch my drift?
Say that again.
Is it hurtful on the eyes?
Like, would it give you a headache looking at it? Is it ugly?
No. No.
No?
No. No.
Alright, that's good.
No. No. It's fine.
Alright.
Alright. I can't go.
great.
I would absolutely love to go, but
I
I'm
can't.
still
I can't.
getting over this fucking...
Can I make? Yeah, and I'm tired because I've had a traumatic time. Can I suggest that maybe if Steph's got enough time, maybe we have a quick look at just securing this end so we can kind of make sure that, and we can start moving shit in here so no one can come and nick it. And so we're kind of simultaneously securing camp school.
I don't
camp here.
have... I don't have time to stay up. I really do gotta go soon.
Well, maybe why don't we both go to sleep and agree to wake up at some coordinated time and get it done? Or I'll do it tomorrow.
That's
Okay.
Yeah, good point. Daniel.
I want to say something about this whole lower situation. I mean, I'm not gonna go on a wild goose chase trying to find them or something, but I mean, I think we should maybe just check out if they left anything, and if they did or didn't, maybe set up some posters. I don't know.
And set up some
Somewhere they can
posters of
contact
our
us.
own as well, and let them know maybe.
Yeah, I'd like
But
to
code
at
it.
least try to put a frequency or something. Yeah,
Don't
and try to
write down
contact
on
them.
anything that we are going to the school in
Where we
Severgrad.
are,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
No,
yeah.
of course not. I mean, I talked to the captain and I said it'd be a good idea to set up like a frequency we'll be on and a time of day
Yeah.
when we will be on it every day,
Yes.
and then do that.
Is anybody
no,
very
they-
good
they-
at timekeeping like that?
I-
Because I'm not good at that.
I tell you something else. Just sorry, before I forget, I got their frequency that they want to use with us. It's 94.6.
Okay, cool.
They might be on it now.
One at a time.
I'll do it.
You'll be talking to each other otherwise.
I mean, I'm on it already.
94.6. Well, if anybody is particularly
Come in.
good, it might be better to use a field transceiver even. But
Oh, yeah,
if
you're
anybody
probably
is,
right. I mean, wherever they are, I probably won't even reach them.
it'd be tough to. If anybody's very
So-
good at like
so-
getting on and staying on time, like say like every hour on the hour, you're going to be on the radio for 5 minutes on that
I'll
channel.
go outside and try to radio them real quick. Get the on here.
So can I make a suggestion?
I'm not good at that.
A poster suggestion about understanding times when people are going to be awake. So if we stay here, Steph, why don't we have a poster on the wall where we just write, I'm expecting to wake up at X time, and I'll put when I'm expecting to be awake, and you can see, and we can try and make sure we're all awake together to get this work done. And if you guys wanted to do that when you get up to the other place, it's up to you. But I just think waking up randomly is not productive.
I can't
and
always
particularly
know. I'm a heavy sleeper, and I just do not always know when. I just don't.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll post on the poster when I think I'm going to be awake. And if you could wake up at the same time, then we can work together. And particularly, if you guys are going up, are you going to come back here, or do we have to come up to you?
I say we maybe, I don't know what you want to do, Jaeger.
Because I don't want you guys to have to keep running backwards and forwards unnecessarily.
I mean,
I can
was
definitely get us up
around
there.
The last,
Okay,
I
and we've
was
also
the last couple of days around, so I would put everything up there and just sleep a good day. And, yeah, if I'm awake, I will see if someone of you was there. Leave a message there, a poster or something, and if not, I will go back to the island here and waiting for you guys.
if I can ask, if you're going to put a gate on, and presumably you're going to lock the gate, are you?
I wouldn't lock up the gate for the moment. We
Okay,
agree
not necessary.
about the code.
Okay, good. Okay, that's not necessary. Okay.
I just want to rephrase as well. I said I can definitely get us there. I can definitely navigate us there, but I don't know about like security. Do you know what I mean? Like I am not great at shooting
me
moving
too.
targets. I don't know what the wildlife is like. I completely just overspoke there. I can navigate us there, but I'm not I haven't barely fired a firearm in my life, except for the other night with the fireworks. Like,
Well, I did to kill those 2 zombies today, and that's about it. But okay, then we've got the logistical nightmare of getting our friend Jerry to even come. He may say, "Well, I'm not going," or I mean, I'm not gonna. Let's be clear. There's no way I am gonna spend my breath trying to convince him to fucking come with us. If he flatly says I'm not coming, it's like fuck you.
Yeah.
Seriously.
And we
leave
might
him there.
want to have a containment facility ready for him when we get up there.
Well, that's why I think we should lock everything up in here so that he's got no access to it. Then he can't nick anything, because he will, for sure. And we've also got Mohammed, because he came back. I saw him earlier today. I think he wants to stick with us now. He
Where
can be a
even
bit
is
naughty.
Jerry? Where the fuck is he? He's usually hanging around like a bad smell.
He's probably pissed in a field somewhere, having a sleep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? No, I like the guy. I do like him. I think he's a character. So there, Daniel.
I think he's a fucking danger.
I mean, I'm thinking of checking over there by Laura's whole spot and seeing if there's anything there. And I'm not gonna do anything on my own before discussing anything with you guys. But if we do find something, I think we should maybe consider just trying to, figure out if they're all right and set up contact with them.
Well, leave a trail of breadcrumbs. Like, let them know that they can find us.
Just leave posters along the way.
Alright.
And try the radio, because that's the best. And they'll try and contact us. I promise you. That's what they said.
Yeah.
So we have a plan.
When are you guys going to sleep?
Now.
Yeah. Nah.
I'll check our cabin now then. I don't know if you guys want to wait real quick for me to
You
come
check
back
the
with something
cabin. I will move up to the school.
Well, it won't be too long, so I don't know if you guys will be up for it, but I'll be back fast.
And
Alright, good night, man, if I don't see you.
Sufficient building materials just to secure this end as well, that would be appreciated.
Oh, I just need some meds and
Another bits and pieces. I'm gonna hit the hay, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah,
I just need some meds.
Okay.
Nelly.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, okay. Thank you.
Okay, thanks for watching the stream. If you're still watching the stream, I appreciate you being here. That is badass. That was some really good roleplay. I can't wait for the journey. It's gonna be lots of fun. See everybody hopefully tomorrow. But I'm gonna be totally and completely fucking honest here. I'm gonna be moving, and I have a lot of work that I need to do this weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend. So I may have time, I may not have time. I don't actually know. That's why I was like, I don't know when I'm going to be on. Like, I really don't. I could be, I could not be. All weekend. Plans are, don't know. So, yeah, I'll see yous when I see yous. Appreciate you being around, and hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.